This is Geometry-Dash's default monster, and all it can do is shoot a single fireball at you. And let's be real, that's pretty boring. So today I decided to level up this monster to 5 different levels, going from level 1 all the way to level 5. So the first step we have to do is copy this level by Venilux10, big shout out, and yeah, this one simply has a cute monster, and I am gonna guarantee you that in a bit this guy ain't be cute. I mean, he's probably gonna stay cute, but he's gonna have a bunch of brothers who aren't gonna be that cute. Okay, so we have level 1, and of course we're gonna have to like demonstrate that by actually adding a single star, and soon it's gonna become 5 stars, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So let's just add the shooting effect for this guy and see how that's gonna be. So I'm thinking of a very basic like fire shooting thing, so it shouldn't take too long, right? So every time I do a boss fight, I actually love adding this charging effect, which yeah, it just looks very nice. And it's only one object, so why not? Alright, so here's our fire that the guy is gonna just shoot, and I added some animations, some charging effects, and it's pretty simple. Just a few triggers, about 10 triggers. This should do the job, so check this out. So if we start, he's just gonna charge, and wait, he didn't charge. That's my bad. Okay, now though, he's gonna charge. Okay, let me just go ahead and bring this over there, and now he's gonna charge, and he's gonna shoot. Very simple, easy to avoid, and yeah, that's basically a 1 star. So right now there isn't any sound effects, and I honestly kind of want to add sound effects, to be honest. And also I want to add recoil, because you can see he just doesn't move at all, which is boring. And by just adding 4 more triggers, now he has sound effects, and he also does a little bit of a recoil, which it's pretty nice. He's still pretty cute. He kind of kills you if you go straight into the fire, so yeah, still an enemy. But let's now move on to level 2. The first thing I did is of course add the double star, because yeah, he's level 2 now. But there's still a bunch of things that we can add, because he's slightly more angry than this guy, so I think I'm gonna add a slope on his eyes, which is basically just gonna make him a tiny bit mad. I mean, I don't want to go crazy because we still have 3 more levels to go, but I think this gets the job done. So now let's just add the shooting effect and see how that's gonna be. So I'm thinking of maybe shooting like triple fireballs. I think that would be pretty cool, like pretty hard to avoid as the cube too. Wait, that might be like a frame perfect. Let me see. All right, and with that, I just added a bunch of triggers up here, and this guy now shoots 3 fireballs, but it's only 1 really. So by just adding 2 more triggers, now my boy is shooting a triple fireball, which is honestly pretty hard to avoid. But one thing I realized is that adding area transform trigger, very long name, but it just gives this such a cool effect. Like if we go into slow motion over here, you guys are gonna see that the monster is just gonna like spit these. Yeah, that didn't really work. All right, I fixed it. Check this out. He kind of like spits them out like that, which honestly I'm not gonna say too much, but it's pretty cool. So like that, and yeah, it doesn't work anymore, bro. I mean, so bad. Okay, now I would say this is the final thing. Actually, there's still you know, sound effects stuff, because sound effects are honestly the best thing ever. I'm just gonna copy the one from previously, and I'm just gonna do like a triple firing thing, and let's see how that's gonna be. Ooh, that's so sweet. I absolutely love this. Okay, let's just imagine this guy is on the floor, and yeah, you are cooked. If you're not the robot, you are basically in a pan getting cooked by this. It's actually pretty hard. Still, as a robot, it is pretty hard. Okay, so now this guy charges and he shoots at you, which is honestly pretty cool. He's a double star, and yeah, he gets the job done, but he's kind of too hard, honestly. So I have no idea how 3 and 4 is. Oh my god, is this getting difficult? Okay, so the second one is actually much faster, and the third one gets even faster. So did someone say third one? I just realized you guys didn't hear any sound effects. So it is time to actually show you guys the sound effects, or let you guys hear. So this is the first one. That's so on me, chat, but yeah, it is pretty cool. Yeah, let's go. All right. Okay, first, this is so hard. Like the first, oh my god, this is insane. 1, 2, and the third one. I actually got it. Let's go. If I were you, I would slap the subscribe button right now. Okay, I would say let's just copy and paste this and see what's gonna happen. And so far, level 2 has how many triggers? Like 24, which isn't too bad. I mean, 24 for 1 attack is actually it's actually a lot. And level 3. I made his eyes look a bit more dramatic, but not too much because still 2 levels to go. And I also decided to add a, I can't talk, but a tailbone is now there. That's pretty cool. And we can't forget to make him pretty mad. And the triple star is right there. And now let's just see how this guy is going to attack. I'm thinking since this is like level 3, he also is going to shoot a triple fires, but this is gonna have a little bit of a twist, which is gonna make it quite hard, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't think the robot is gonna survive with this one, he's gonna get like absolutely cooked, but we're gonna see. So I added this specific particle, which looks pretty cool, and also there are 2 fireballs and a third one, which just looks a bit different, and you guys are gonna see exactly why. So now I made him shoot a double fireballs, which is why is this so delayed? All right, now though, check this out. Okay, that's actually pretty hard, although I think it's much easier than level 2, so we gotta spice this up even more and get this red fireball into the game. But I first gotta add this charging animation, so I did that, and yeah, you know, charges, and also his eyes kind of glow like that, which I think is pretty cool. And now let's add the red bloody fireball. Oh my god, okay, after some testing, this is how it turned out. This is actually crazy. Check this out. So this fireball is gonna chase you for a few seconds, and then it's just gonna go away. And I can specify when it should go away, so this time it's I think it's gonna absolutely cook me. Oh my god! Oh my god, this actually just charges at you like at supersonic speed. This is insane! Wait, that might actually be too hard. Okay, let me see the jetpack. How well would the jetpack be able to... Oh my god, I actually got that. Okay, that's actually pretty reasonable, I must say. Though I'm gonna shorten it a bit because I don't want him to be too hard. So yeah, this fireball charges at you until it goes away, and yeah, you just have to dodge it for a bit. And oh my god, I can't believe how unpredictable the movements of the red bloody fireball is. So yeah, I guess let's just level this up one more time. Oh my god, we're going crazy now. All right, level 4. So I added the quadruple thing, of course, but this is gonna get a lot crazier because this is literally 1 level before the final one. So let me just go ahead and add some spikes on it. All right, that's looking pretty good, I would say. And also I feel like the teeth are getting a bit too old, so I added a few more, and I love adding this amazing detail like a glowing effect to the teeth, which just looks so cool. Okay, now this guy is actually starting to look crazy, but let's be completely honest, that is exactly what we're looking for. Oh my god, I'm gonna add this fire right here. It's gonna be super red, and check this out, he's like glowing fire. Should this even be like animating? What do you guys think? If this is animating, this is... yeah, let's have it animated, why not? Oh my god, I just added this thing and it just looks so cool. I'm gonna keep it. Dude, if this is how 4 looks like, how is 5 gonna look like? Oh my god. Okay, I think that's enough. I've been adding a lot of details, and I think adding this one as the final touch was a pretty good idea, I must say. So this guy looks insane. Let's actually compare him to the other guys. So this guy looks... oh my god, he looks so chill. And let's see... oh my, this guy is like 2 stars. This is nothing, bro. And the first one is so cute. Oh my god, hello. How you are, mate? Why is this guy animating and this guy not? Okay, this guy is below level 1, bro. Now level 3 is actually insane, but level 4 is even crazy. I love this spikes over here. All right, let's add the actual shooting animation. Let's see how this guy is going to charge and shoot at us. Is it going to be hard, or is it going to be extremely impossible? Let's find out. All right, so I made him kind of like do this, a little bit of an idle animation, which honestly looks pretty cool. Nothing looks too bad, except for the fact that the teeth are literally going into each other, but who cares? We're not gonna look at that. But you guys are also gonna see that I also added a laser beam, because I think fireballs are getting a tiny bit too old, and you guys might just maybe be able to tell where this might be going. But this guy is just gonna charge, and he's gonna shoot a laser beam, which is gonna be like lightning speed. And he's gonna like look at you the entire time. This one's gonna be so fire. Okay, so the first step is to always hide the beam down there. And now what we want to do is we want to firstly bring the laser beam into the monster, straight into his mouth, and then he's gonna shoot it out using this trigger. And I just need to find like a very fitting sound effect because it's gonna be a laser shooter. That's right, chat. Okay, hold up. We're not actually streaming yet, but we might be streaming later today, so make sure to not miss out on that stream. All right, I think that's a pretty solid sound effect. Yeah. Oh my god, I absolutely love adding this nice little detail of a sound effect just at the end of the laser beam. Not a laser beam really, but okay, now this guy should do a little bit of a something. Oh my god, check this. Oh my god, this is lightning speed, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, now you may say, come on, this guy is easier than level 2 because level 2 literally shoots 3 fireballs. And you would be absolutely correct, but this guy, he has some special mechanics that's gonna make him detect your position and look at it straight, and he's gonna shoot straight into your face. So no matter where you are not safe. That's for sure. Okay, so I added a charging animation, and yeah, yeah. You guys can see that what I did here is that I made him so that he doesn't charge for too long, so you don't have too much time to react. That's how they're getting hard in every single aspect. So yeah, I'm just saying, I absolutely love this laser beam, dude. I want him to shoot like multiple ones. I want him to like open his mouth, shoot them, and then close it. I think that's gonna be very fire. Okay, now he's gonna open up his mouth. Oh my god. Okay, he's also looking at. Oh my god, you guys saw that? So no matter where you are, he's just gonna look at you, and if you're not moving fast, yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. This is actually insane. I want to enable ignore damage because otherwise I'm gonna be cooked. And what the heck happened to his face now? All right, whatever. Okay, now by making these guys a spawn trigger, you guys are gonna see that he's gonna start shooting quite a few laser beams. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, this is so insane. That's crazy. I kind of feel like it's not too fast, the laser thing, but yeah. But dude, my god, look at him. Look at the monster. The animations are so cool. I absolutely love them. It's just so amazing. I think he's kind of going too much into himself for some reason. I'm not too sure why that's happening. Probably because of these guys. Let's just get rid of them, and yeah, that's even worse. All right, I fixed up the animation, and now he shoots these guys at supersonic speed. I would like to make them like supersonic speed ×2, like something like this, but then this is gonna be like straight up impossible. So we don't want this to be impossible because remember, there's still level 5 left, and this guy is starting to look pretty insane. So let me just go ahead and this is gonna be so bad. I want to disable ignore damage and see if I can survive this, and yeah, it doesn't look like it. I have to like really move left and right and left and right, or I could just like lose it like that. Dude, this guy is actually insane. Oh my god, this guy is so much harder than I thought. He looks so easy, like this is just 3 beams and that's it, and I can't even survive these guys. You gotta be kidding me, dude. What if I like really go far? Yeah, he's not reaching me with that one. The only way to win against this guy. Nah, can you actually like skip? Oh my god! That was actually a pretty W run, dude. That was so hard. Imagine actually doing this in like a platformer level at like the very end where there's like absolutely no checkpoints. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. Oh my god, that was pretty good. All right, that's actually kind of love this guy. The sound effects, the beam or laser thing, the way he looks, all just so cool, which is kind of making me excited for if we just copy and paste this one and see what's gonna happen. All right, oh my god, level 5. This guy looks so terrible, but we're about to spice him up like absolutely nuts. But I'm so excited to actually see how this guy is gonna turn out. So 5-star monster. What's that gonna be? All right, that's the first object. Yeah, he's way too cute. Let me just fix that real quick. Yep, that is much cleaner. I want to add more animations like this one. Oh my god, check this out. This looks so nice. This is about to turn out absolutely nuts. I have no clue, and you guys also probably don't, which is why you should like the video right now. And even more animations to spice them up. This looks so amazing, dude. I love the fact that you can just take a 2.2 animation and say, nah, I just want one single frame, and it just leads to these beautiful looking things. And we of course cannot forget about the spikes, and this guy's gonna have a lot of spikes because you're not gonna be able to touch him at all until like Look at that! This guy is getting spiced up really quickly, but I don't think we're near done because this is the max like ever. Actually, what if there's a level 6 in a future video? Who knows? Oh my god, I also want to add this fire right here. Make it really red. And would you look at that? He's starting to look amazing. I also decided to add like a little, I don't know, like a badge or like a shield, some kind of just a symbol down here, which I think looks pretty cool. Obviously, it's not going to be green. And we cannot forget the most important thing, the glow around the spikes. I'm going to use these guys and we're going to vary it with the colors a lot. Would you look at... What have I done? This guy looks insane. Bro got upgraded like crazy. Nah, this guy is actually nuts. Compared to this guy is an absolute nothingness. Get out of here. We're absolutely here with the 5-star, and I can't imagine how hard it is going to be to actually animate this guy and make him shoot stuff. So stick by and see. Let's figure out if I'm gonna be able to beat the thing at the end. I mean, spoiler alert, I don't think I am going to. We're gonna see. Okay, so this guy is going to charge for some time. He's gonna take his time to charge because he's gonna shoot some crazy stuff. You guys are gonna see. Ooh, check this out. So there's this sound effect, and I made his eye like really flash, and with this sound effect, it's just gonna look phenomenal. Check this out. So he's gonna like flash like that. See, that's pretty cool. Nice little detail. Oh my god, I got another idea. Another detail I want to add is like flash these like stars just to show you that, yep, this is the 5-star monster. Like this. Ooh, that is so nice, dude. I want to make it kind of last a bit longer. Check this out. He's gonna like flash. This is so cool. Okay. Oh my god. You guys better appreciate the fact that he's still very chill, right? Oh, he's very chill. No problems yet, but he's gonna get crazy later. So let's appreciate this moment for a bit. Okay, so next up what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this jaw just go up, kind of like a charging. You know how a shotgun just like he just charges somehow? I have no idea what I'm talking about, but you guys know. Shotguns are cool, they charge, they have recoil. So we're gonna add something similar into this guy. Ooh, check this out. Look at this. So he charges, boom, boom, boom. And yeah, that's pretty cool charge. I mean, we're still nowhere near done, but yeah. Let's just keep adding, let's just spice it up even more. That's how you make a cool... I can't, every time I look at the monster, he's just so insane. So the way I like adding stuff is by literally just taking a look at a sound effect and just trying to mimic what it sounds like and just bringing that sound into movement. And by just spamming a bunch of move triggers alone, like these move triggers are 20. Let's see how many this guy had. His entire charge was only 17 objects, and he's shooting and everything. And this guy, just a basic movement is gonna take up 20 move triggers. And check this out. He's gonna like start shaking like that. And yeah, then he's gonna do his stuff, which is gonna be quite the challenge, I must say. Right, so I added more flashings to the spikes and whatnot, which yeah, just adds a bit more detail. And how can you make an epic animation without shaders? This is like saying I want to have a cake but without any toppings. Like, that is disgusting, bro. Actually, cakes are pretty good also without toppings, but with toppings it's just cleaner, and we want this to be the cleanest because it's level 5. And so I added this shockwave shader, and now I absolutely hate... Oh, actually it kind of works. Right now he's gonna fully supercharge. You guys can see that yeah, this is his charging animation alone. The charging animation. This is so cool. Alone the charging animation is like... How many objects are these? It's 57 objects, just 57 triggers just for the charging. And I am so excited to make this guy shoot. It's actually just so cool. Absolutely love this. Okay, so for the shooting, for the shooting, I'm gonna make him shoot this gigantic fireball, which is a bloody fireball. And you might say, come on, like what the heck? So this fireball is then gonna go absolutely nuts. It's gonna throw at you 4 of these at once, which is gonna be insane. And on top of that, we're gonna get into more attacks in a bit, but let me just actually implement those into this guy and actually make him shoot this gigantic fireball. And of course, that is gonna be a crazy attack. So I added 3 different particles which are gonna play as soon as he attacks. The first one is absolutely cool. The second one is like a glass breaking, kind of like his stomach just broke just to get this massive fireball out. And of course, like a little shockwave thing, which is always pretty cool to have when there are attacks. So now, by adding all of these, he's simply gonna charge and boom! He's gonna shoot this gigantic fireball, which at first, it's gonna kill you, which is not that very cool, honestly. So I'm gonna go to the jetpack and reload this amazing looking charging animation, and then he's gonna shoot out this fireball, which is slowly gonna move toward you, and it's gonna just start shooting stuff all over the place. It's not gonna be fun. This is level 5. All right, so I made the fireball start shooting things, and you guys can see that. Oh my god, was that? That was absolutely nuts. Check this. I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to survive this, dude. Oh my god, what? I got through it. That is nuts, dude. 4 times in a row. Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay, let me just add more. Let me just spice it up even more. Okay, so let's just be completely honest. We want to use the gradient trigger because that's a pretty insane attack. All right, and now I added a very cool looking effect, which is gonna pulse the background into that, and it's gonna get dark, and also the monster is gonna start chasing you, which just looks so cool. Okay, let's just add even more. Okay, so I added I can't believe this is getting so big. I added a bunch of fireballs which are gonna be shot in like so if this was the fireball, then the first fireball is gonna go like that, and then the second one's gonna go like that, and then the third one like that, and then this, and then it's like a circle. It's gonna be pretty cool. And check all of this out. This is literally all just for this guy. This is absolutely nuts. I want to see how many triggers there are, but firstly, let's give it a try and see the charging animation. Boom, it's gonna shoot out, and then we have these guys, and then the fireballs are gonna start coming, and this is looking so phenomenal. And I just died because I forgot that he's gonna actually shoot the lasers again, but that's on me. We can repeat this all the time because I love watching this charging animation. And then yeah, I'm gonna be yeah. I wasn't even finished with my sentence, bro. Just at least let me speak, Mr. Fireball, bloody fireball. Okay, now we're gonna go. We have ignore damage, so it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna watch this absolutely like demolish us. Okay, I don't think there's any way to survive this because yeah, you guys can see that the fireballs are gonna come at you really quickly, and they're gonna absolutely chase you until you completely die, which is the yeah 0 survival waste, or however you want to say it. But if we add like a timer or something, I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so I would say let's just preview these all one by one and see how that's gonna look like. Right, so we have level 1. He's just charging, and he shoots a fireball at you, which is honestly pretty cute. He's pretty easy to avoid. Yeah, never mind. And then we have the level 2, which is honestly, yeah, he's a bit more aggressive. I can see that, and also his voice is absolutely nuts. But I gotta say, he's looking pretty nice and pretty avoidable. Not too hard, but this is just level 2 and it's right crazy. Let me just go to level 3. And there is level 3. He's gonna start shooting at you, and yeah, it's not that easy. So 3 fireballs, but this time one of them is a bloody fireball, meaning it is going to charge at you. And the worst thing is that its movement is so unpredictable, and it changes speed like absolutely nuts. This guy, level 3, shoots 3 fireballs, but I'm gonna avoid it. I'm gonna avoid it, bro. I want to beat this though. At least once. Come on, avoid it like that. Let's go. And then it basically just disappears if you if you manage to like avoid it, which is honestly pretty hard like that. It's gonna just yeah, it's gonna go away. Let's just see the next level. This is so fire. All right, and level 4 looks absolutely nuts. And he's no fun. Yeah, he constantly looks at you and he shoots these insane looking like lasers, and they are really, really fast. These laser balls are like at lightning speed, which makes this like really hard to avoid. I'm not gonna lie. This is some pretty hard stuff. Oh my god, I was so close. I actually dodged like 3 of them, and this is absolutely undoable. I did it in the editor, though. I have to be able to do it here at least once. This guy, he looks at you, and then he charges, and then he does a full supersonic speed. Oh my god, that was so nice. I actually got through level 4, so yeah. You guys know where this is going. And the final level, which is level 5, comes with this insane looking charging animation. And then we have a massive fireball, which is just gonna start, yeah, it's just gonna do all sorts of attacks on you. And most importantly is that this monster looks so phenomenal. And I'm gonna die now so bad. And yeah, I'm absolutely cooked now. It takes you a bit of time to actually realize that you're gonna die, because now you guys can see. I mean, you guys are not gonna see because I'm so bad at this. Okay, now though. Oh my god. He just got me first attempt, bro. You gotta be kidding me for this to be true. Thing is, he also like comes after you, so it's really not that great. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Alright, let's... Oh my god, I can't... This is absolutely nuts, bro. Oh my god, I actually got through it somehow. Oh my goodness. Okay, now just a firebolt and a bunch more lasers and a bunch more fireballs. And yeah, never mind. I am not doing this. This is so hard. Anyways, guys, watch one of those videos that is on the screen right now. And I will see you guys over there. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye.